You're not here for that, are you? Fine, fine. By the way, this stream is going to be temporary, but I'm going to upload the video to a completely different account. So, let me just set this up. Heroes! This is W2P, the Brenton Brushworks of YouTube, and welcome back, somehow, the Pokemon Champions! A game I just kind of stopped playing, actually. And what great time for that to happen, because now there is another update. My speakers isn't working, but I'm sure no one cares about that. And we are on Season M2. Look at the Season M2 pass. Yes, you can now use Mega Kangaskhan. The rest of us are screwed. So, here's the thing, and I'm hoping I don't have to do some editing for this. My main focus in this game was to try to get all the way to the end in ranked battles. Oh! Do I store that Great Bolt here? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, looks like I could still actually continue that. That's very good. So, I guess I will just do one or two of those, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me see how this works. That was for M... Yeah, no, I'm back at Pokeball tier. Oh, never mind. There are cutscenes that are associated with this mode. But the gall to have it only be for each individual season. Oh, now my speaker's working. The gall of that is just profounding me, per se. So I can't complete the game unless I go through a full season. I have a month to do so. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. So I'm not crazy about that one, fam. I'm very much not crazy about that. I want to see all the cutscenes. I want to get the master rank. But I don't know if I have the dedication to do so. However, there is one thing I can do. Get more Pokemon. Through recruiting. This doesn't end until June 16th. So there's still a chance I could come back through here with something truly special! Just not today. But let's see what we do have. We got King Gambit. But it's the Hisuian one. Tinkaton. Simipour. Crabominable. Absol. Glalie. Harine. Altaria. And Runagrigus. So, let me try to explain this. I want to pick 4 different Pokemon from this and just see how well I can do. Pokemon that I don't normally use. So Tinkaton and once again Hisuian and Goodra are kind of off the table. So, you know what? I will pick Harine. Because I have a friend who likes Hatterene. That friend ever decides to watch my videos ever again, I want him or her, I'm not gonna say which gender, to root me on. So now that we have that, let me tell you what this one single silly little thing has over Pokemon Battle Evolution. I can take the 4 Pokemon I just randomly got and pit them against someone random in double battles. I don't have any of these teams, by the way. That's very cool. I guess I'll go with Team 2, but I have to, you know, the entire team. So, let's see. I think it was quick. No, it's not quick menu. Unless I press that wrong. Here we go. Nope. Goodbye, Team 2. Because we have Dragapult, Simisear, you know, the hated one, Mr. Rhyme, and Hatterene. And then whatever else they decide to pick, I'll just pick Politoed because hilarity. And Pikachu. I thought about Dragonite, there's one behind me, but I choose you, Pikachu! But I am only gonna pick the first 4. Let's see. Random. Let's get out random. Oh wait, that's how I do it. Okay, so I'm going to take, not you, I almost made that mistake again. I'm going to take this team, although we do need to give items. So... do I have to give them the items myself? Fine. Let's see. Dragapult. I haven't bought like hardly anything, which is probably gonna go super well for me. Doesn't Focus Band and Focus Sash do the same darn things? Kind of, except one of them probably goes away. Oh, this one has a 10% chance. No, I love those odds. Let's give that to Dragapult, I guess. Simisear leftovers, Mr. Rhyme. Bright powder? Actually, I thought I had an item that would possibly cause flinching, but I guess not. And Hatterene can get a citrus berry. Not the best items, by any means. But it's the ones I'm gonna go with. So how many matches out of, I don't know, 6, can I win with this team? These are absolutely random. I have not messed with their stats or their moves at all. And I love that idea. Using a lot of dragon types, so I think Hatterene needs to be there. We have Mr. Rhyme, Dragapult, and Simisear. Done. I get to use these 4 random Pokemon that had no choices other than choosing them. With their stats and moves and everything else. Oh no, you got Charizard. You might also notice that I gave myself an upgrade with my trainer model. Yes. That's not important right now. Sure. I know it's gonna hit Mr. Rhyme, but I'm sure it'll be fine. do something about Charizard. Charizard Mega evolves into a dragon type. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. Seems like this person loves his dragon types, and Mr. Rhyme's gone. Not great start at all. Irene avoided thunder, now it's her turn. No Pokemon on my side to get hit. Ooh, that did quite a bit. That's about how that move works. Oh, I never looked it up! Probably that one. Good thing this is casual. Good thing this is freaking casual. Good gravy. Yeah, I'm gonna use Sucker Punch on Charizard. Yo, Ash Ketchum! L9J, what is up? Thank you for joining. I'm just casually playing Pokemon Champions with a random team of recruited Pokemon. This, I feel like, for the casual audience, is the strongest pull for this game. There are a lot of people that are complaining about that there aren't the right items, that they can't use the same Pokemon that they like to use. Galaxy Wiz is laughing somewhere in the back of drop. But I am just happy that you can recruit Pokemon once a day for no points, and I think that's a great idea that I can use them in casual battle and just see how well I can do. Expand my range of options that I usually give myself. Oh! Hold on. Did you talk to me earlier? Back in the... Oh, which stream was it? I think it was Super Mario Odyssey. Were you the one who mentioned me in Super Mario Odyssey? Let me know. Okay, gonna go with Rock Slide again. Hopefully try to take Dragonite down. Yes, sir. Perfect, great. I am still having a hard time getting to use Discord. As for talking to me outside of it, okay, are we talking about DMs, like private messaging each other? Because I am active on some social sites, just not with DMs at the moment. You thought it was a Pokemon stream? I mean, it might have been, but there was someone in Super Mario Odyssey that was also trying to contact me. By the way, for those watching the video portion of this, I'm sorry, the chat's not gonna show up at all. Dragapult lives! He got the 10%! Nice! There might be a chance after all. I mean, at least... Oh! No, there is a chance. That's it. He forfeited. He forfeited! I get nothing out of this other than maybe some achievements unlocked. Other than that, I get nothing else out of that, because this is casual. This is not ranked. I don't know if you could tell because we're not in the same lit stadium. That there's only one of when there's like, I don't know, over half a dozen ones in Pokemon Battle Evolution, but you're not here to listen to me complain. You're never here for that. Okay, this one's more varied. I'm gonna put in Simisear. And I don't know, actually. Mr. Rhyme. I want to keep Hatterene until later, because he's got one Steel-type Pokemon, and who knows how many of those Pokemon have Steel-type moves. Oh, sorry. Forgot to press done. I was just gonna allow that. If you want to just talk casually to me without it being DM, I would say Blue Sky. I do have an X account, but I've been trying to lean away from doing Wii to Play content there. Charizards, are you gonna turn into a dragon type? Let's try Blizzard. I have no Mega Pokemon whatsoever, so I'm always at a disadvantage. But it's pretty cool that I won at least one. By default, baby! Is Blue Sky free? Yes, it is. Again, this isn't about DMs. This is just casually talking to each other through my post. But we'll just see what happens going forward. I don't know if I can post the Blue Sky link. I think it's called blueskysocial.com because there's more than one Blue Sky. Try Freeze Dry on Garchomp. I don't know if Mr. Mine's gonna live that long. No, none of them are. That's not great. You think in the casual audience I would be being absolutely obliterated by top tier teams. But that's what you get out of random sometimes. Okay, I'm not going to use Spirit Bomb this time. That's a last resort thing. I'm not doing that. I wish I gave Quick Claw to someone. Dazzling Gleam. I hope you trust me. Counting me as a friend. We gotta work our way up to how much of a friend we are. 'Cause I've been burned before. No offense. I put my trust into at least one certain person, and they really hurt me. So I'm trying to avoid having that pain happen again. Both for myself and my YouTube channel. Probably always said too much, but whatever. Here to play some Pokemon. Because I guess I don't do that enough anymore. I'm basically done with ZA. Plus, I kind of just hated it at the very end. And I do not have Pokopia. Unfortunate. Someone's upset at me for that, I'm sure. Did I hurt you? No. Gorhray. How do you say that? Go-Cree. Welcome to the stream. I can relate to that quite a lot, actually. Still haven't fully recovered from it. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to have real people in my stream. You two are making this so much better right now. I put a poll up recently saying, is there anything wrong with my chat room? And 3 people said no. I beg to differ. I absolutely beg to differ. I'm not gonna explain why, but I wasn't feeling very comfortable with streaming on my main channel, let alone any of my channels, to be honest. So, I'm glad that I'm getting, this kind of attention versus a different kind. Come on, Harry, stay in there. Oh, no. Oh, Dragon Pulse out. Finish registering to Blue Sky? Cool. So, it's simply Wii to Play, the exact same name, Well, wait. No, it's not. It's not. I think it's Brent Brush. Because I had the account made for a completely different reason, but then I kind of switched gears. So, unfortunately, I think it's Brent Brush. But if you type in Wii to Play, maybe you can find me that way. It's the one with the Tepig picture. The shiny Tepig. Oh, I'm out. GG's! I lost the Bree. I didn't even notice the nickname at all. Hello, Emma Gresham. Welcome to the stream. How is the stream going? Pretty good, actually. I've done 2 battles, got 1 win, 1 loss. That 1 win was just because someone abandoned the battle. I think they could have had a chance to take me down, but they forfeited. Reminder, all 4 of these Pokemon are rentals, and that is the point. I am trying to see how well I can do with rental Pokemon. I think that's the low-key strong suit of this game. I truly do. That's what I was the most excited about with Pokemon Champions, apart from it being a battle sim. If I'm gonna be blunt, I think Pokemon Battle Evolution is a better battle sim. Wait, can you get online in that game? No, you can't. No, you did not hurt me, Ash Ketchum. I promise. It's someone else. It's someone completely different. They're no longer welcomed in this... I wish I hadn't said that. They're no longer welcomed on this... on AMI, YouTube pages. But it's not you, Ash Ketchum, I promise. Also, I keep forgetting to do that. I'd arguably say that there are games that automatically just confirm that you're done once you hit your 4 Pokemon, but I don't know for sure. Yes, he used a Steel type. Maybe my Simisear can finally use a Fire move. Finally. You know what? We need to get rid of Skarmory. It is a dangerous to Hatterene. Meanwhile... looks like it's not good against anything, apparently. Alright. I'll use Dazzling Gleam then. Ooh, the Fake Out. That was perfect. That was such a good move. Oh, they are setting up. That was... genius. Stream's going well. Please don't keep asking the same questions, though. Simisear gets back some of his HP. Let's try that Flamethrower again. You know what? I'm gonna use Calm Mind with Hatterene. See if we can keep her in a little bit longer. Be careful, Skarmory got Mega with Stalwart. It's dangerous if a Mega. You know, you're right. They now have Mega Skarmory in the game, but luckily for me, she did not Mega Evolve her Skarmory. She must have something else up her sleeve. $5 says it's a Charizard. Could be wrong. We'll see. Actually check to see if Charizard was in her list of Pokemon. I'm asking you guys to please stop asking the same questions. What? Okay. You let one Pokemon faint and that was it? I don't want to sound disrespectful, but... you could have kept fighting. You had 4 Pokemon, you only lost 1. You could have kept fighting. Wow, that victory felt really shallow. Like, way more than the first one. I didn't even think the first victory was that shallow. Skarmory again. try this. You didn't hear me earlier? I said, that... What did I say? I said a lot of things. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this. Owen. Told you I'm a Owen. You there? I'm ready. Bow time. While I'm waiting for him. It's hard to say whether or not you're a friend yet. It depends on how well you treat me and the others in the chat room. Like I said, and I'm not being subtle about this, there was one particular person that was harassing everyone in the chat room. Part of it is slightly my fault because I was welcoming a certain thing in the chat room that at first did seem like a bad thing, but it escalated really quickly, so I will take some responsibility for it, but I told this person constantly to stop harassing, and they never did. They just got worse and worse until I had to just hit them with the band hammer. And I didn't hit them hard enough or quick enough. Okay. I'm always using Rock Slide, apparently. But if it works, it works. I wish I had fighting type move, but I guess I'll use Body Slam on Absol. Don't worry, I am friendly and open up easily with others, says Ash Ketchum. Great. Love to hear that. Okay, Rock Slide barely did that much. Took some damage. He's still standing. But I think the Arcanine might be a little bit more of a danger. Dragapult live 10%, baby! You know, it's kind of funny that I'm waiting on a 10% chance of Dragapult living. It doesn't feel like 10%, it feels like 90%, but I don't know. I guess I'll use Belch. Disgusting move, but I don't think using a fire type move is gonna work very well. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully leaving Absol alone wasn't a bad idea. Wow. Okay, got me with Sucker Punch. Alright, that's better. Alright, or excuse me, Dragon Darts. Fires at both Pokemon. Well, you out now. And I've only knocked out one of his Pokemon. So we'll see what happens. Mr. Rhyme's not in for a great time. 2 IPs are my focus with games. Pokemon and Super Mario Brothers. Nice! I love both of those. I grew up with Mario. And then I also grew up with Pokemon. I was there for the first Game Boy games. Red and blue, not green. I don't live in Japan. And it's only been going stronger ever since. I just wish Pokemon Legends CA didn't upset me as much as it did. Hopefully that doesn't mean anything towards Pokemon Winds and Waves. Definitely looking forward to those games. We've had controversies for all these different games. I wasn't very happy about Dexit. Oh boy. I love waiting. Waiting's my favorite part than doing things over and over again. Ask you anything? Tell me what you want to know. Okay, let's start with an easy one. What are some of your favorite Pokemon, Ash Ketchum? Apart from Pikachu. I mean, you can still mention Pikachu if you want to. But what are some of your favorite Pokemon out of the 1,025 different species? Yes, I know that by memory. Legend Z8 also upsets me a lot because my favorite Pokemon's Darkrai and its Mega Evolution looks so bad. I mean, we all have our opinions. I've had some thoughts about certain, forms of Pokemon and Mega Evolutions and Gigantamax forms. But for me, is this person doing anything? There is still a timer going, right? All it says is communicating. I don't want to leave. It's not like it matters. This is a casual call. But out of respect for the game, I don't want to be the one to bail out. But I'll be blunt, I don't think anything's happening. I think the game went into soft lock. Okay, let's get a vote in chat. Should I leave? Should I leave this match? Let me know. Ash Ketson says, my favorite type is electric. I do like Pomeline. It's not just like any other Pika clone. Cinderace, since Shield was the first game I played at console. Very cool. I like Pokemon Sword and Shield. It has a few setbacks here and there, but I do like the games. It was the Dexit that got me upset, but I've grown past that. No. I think I'm gonna have to bail. I didn't lose to Owen. He rage quit. Our thoughts are that Owen rage quit, which is super great. I'm gonna quit battling for a moment. Wow, I only got one mission done? And that was just for recruiting a Pokemon. Cool game. Real cool. Take part in the ranked battle? No. Recruit Pokemon where trial basis or permanently. There's only 1 day remaining. You know what? Let's roll the dice. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with these, but let's take some of the VP and do 2 polls. I can't say I'm gonna get a shiny Pokemon, but I will promise something. If I ever get a shiny Pokemon in this game, it is a permanent recruitment, no matter what. I am a shiny hunter after all, low-key. Do I want to battle you? Maybe. Let's see. Use the quick coupons. I'm not gonna skip out on this screen because, first off, I like the music and it's fun. And second, there's a good indication of when you'll get a shiny if you're listening and paying attention. So I probably won't say the name of every single Pokemon again. I guess this would be for the next time I do this stunt. So, what should I use? Let's get a vote. What Pokemon are we looking at? We got Hydrapple, Primarina, freaking Kangaskhan. We always buy the Mega Stone for Kangaskhan, so I'll actually have a Mega to use. It's not like I've used Mega Kangaskhan that much, so that might not be a bad idea. We also have Skarmory. Definitely haven't dabbled with the Mega Evolution for Skarmory much either. Ashka says, I like dogs, so given its type, Jolteon would be my favorite. Got Leafeon. Go, I'm just gonna call you Go. Go says use Primarina. Has Sparkling Aria, so I probably will get banned. Paris Song. It's not bad. Liquid Voice. It's not like I'm paying that much attention to the stats. If I'm gonna go in the ranked battle, I'm gonna go in with the Pokemon I have, that I caught. Any other choices? I only see Primarina. Ash said dog. Leafeon's the closest we got to that. Oh wait, we also got a Glaceon. We got both Sinnoh evolutions. That's kind of funny. Meanwhile, we also have Skarmory and Kangaskhan if we want to try to go the Mega Evolution route. Ash says, Raichu S Megas are my two favorite Megas when seen. Favorite Mon's final stage. Something like that. There isn't a doubt about that. Primarina or Kangaskhan. I really would like to use Primarina, but I have, well, no, because I'm gonna Volt twice. It doesn't matter. I'm only gonna have 3 other chances to recruit a Mega Pokemon. But I'm leaning strongly on Primarina. I did use her in some of my other videos. A shiny one. But I feel like I'm waiting too long for a... Wait. Why are they giving me a trial recruitment now? I just used mine today. Oh, but Ash is saying mega strong. I wouldn't mind winning a few fights. Also, I only have 1 permanent recruitment ticket. Something to remember. Why does it say these are infinite? Oh wait, that's how long I can keep it. That's what they mean. Violet Star was Quavel. Okay. Ash, I'm asking you directly. Do I go with Kangaskhan or do I go with Primarina? Those are 2 choices. Whatever you choose is what I stick with. We're spending way too much time on this right now. Primarina or Kangaskhan? Choose, please. Well, I'm gonna show off my shiny Tepig blush. He's got a few little dirt things on him, but this lovely Pokemon cost a lot of money. Say he's unofficially the mascot of the We The Play brand. Probably not unofficial, it is official. Strong with Mega... Oh, that is what you said. Alright, we're going with Kangaskhan. No more stalling with that. We still gotta do 1 more of these. Oh right, the temporary recruitment is always allowed. It's spending the money to get a Pokemon. Zorvart, Passimian, Brilliant, Politoed, no. Come on, guys. Fortress, Furfu, we got a dog. We got a dog, you know? I'm actually going with Furfu. I still like Pokemon X and Y. I would have preferred there to be a, spiritual successor to X and Y. But one of my nitpicks about Pokemon ZA, Pokemon Legends ZA, is that you're just stuck in Lumio City. Okay, that didn't work. Both in the base game, and what I was even more frustrated with, the DLC. It's still Lumio City. That drives me crazy. There's plenty of great locations in Pokemon X and Y, and it would have been at least nice if the game acknowledged more of them. Maybe had like different backdrops based on some of those locations. Furfu is a poodle, so you are correct, it is a dog. Don't worry, I know what my dog Pokemon look like. ZA's not a very good game at all. Everyone has their own opinions, but ZA disappointed me. And then angered me. But I don't completely hate ZA. There's still some things that I like doing on ZA. Mostly shiny hunting. Shiny hunting's way too easy in ZA. But, I mean, I might as well just take advantage of it while I have the chance. Okay. Would be nice if I had steel type. That's something to think about. At some point, I want to use some steel type Pokemon. It's not a type I always am messing around with. Alright. We're back to battles again. I forgot how many I've done. I want to say 5, but it might have been 4. Or 6. I don't know. I'm just kind of zoning out at this moment. But you know what? Maybe a 1-hour stream wouldn't be a bad thing. So we've got about 20 minutes left. Sylveon and Lucario. Two opposites. Not bad. Okay. Sorry, I was just looking. Oh wait, I do have a fine type move. Silly me. Alright, let's try that. And we'll do Belch on Sylveon. We'll see if either of my Pokemon can live long enough. If Lucario Mega evolves, I'm gonna be in trouble. I'm gonna take a Bayo. I just thought I saw a Tepig on a TV screen, but it didn't look like a Tepig. I need to look that one over again. Maybe that was aesthetic. But I know what Tepig looks like. I have a shiny plush. I know what a Tepig looks like. It wasn't Lechonk. I can tell you that much for sure. I would be speaking to you in Blue Sky to know you further. Sounds good. Still don't know about the DMs yet, but we'll see. I didn't get to do anything. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's put all our focus on Sylveon this time. I wasn't paying attention that time. Did both my Pokemon's moves miss? Oh! I just read that. Belch only works if my Pokemon's holding a berry. Well, gotta take that L. Backwards L. Wow, Luigi style. Yeah, I just learned that. Go. Thank you. Yeah, that wasn't smart of me. I should have given the citrus berry to Simi. I almost said Simipour. Simisear. Whoops. I could, change that. Man, I am gonna lose so badly. It's gonna be no contest. Oh. Can you read my mind? Wow. Oh. Oh, well, that's kind of respectful. He's just showing me the rest of his team. Sure. I don't know if that was because I'm about to lose. Kind of an interesting choice. Well, yes, I'm from America. Fire about it. Let's see. Psychic, Omnimetric. I guess we'll do Dragon Darts also. How well is this gonna work? I'm down at 69%, nice. Overheat! Alright, Harry's still standing. What's Gyarados gonna do? Earthquake. Pokemon's still standing. I still have a chance to make some kind of move. Harrying with Citrus Berry. You're from Israel? Wow. Just have someone from overseas. Thank you. Okay, we got Sylveon back. Can we do something about this time? Please? Dragon Darts isn't gonna affect Sylveon, so that's probably not a great idea. You know what? I'm gonna use Dazzling Gleam. That will hit Gyarados as well. I think I would do Will-O-Wisp on Sylveon, try to lower Sylveon's attacks. This might work. Alright, Sylveon's burned, so that's good. Oh, Dragapult with the 10% again. Do I need to look that up? Did I misread that? Maybe it's a 10% chance of failure. Maybe that's what they meant to say. Because I've hit that 10% every single gosh darn time. I have worse odds of trying to use a one-hit KO move. So I don't think it's 1% anything. You know what? Let's go all in. Surely this isn't a bad idea. Surely. Let's see. Dragapult with Body Slam. Sylveon's out. I'm trying to think maybe this was a bad idea. Harrien's out, so she won't get to use Spirit Bomb. Yes, that's a Dragon Ball reference. I don't watch that much Dragon Ball, but I know about it. Go ahead and tell me what you want to know. Okay, I'm just kind of trying to think. Do you prefer 2D Mario games or 3D Mario games? I think that's a good question. Oh, I got 2 of them left. Yeah, this will work. Does Dragapult go quicker? It is a ghost plane after all. Whatever was being used, it didn't do anything. I think Lucario tried to use a fighting type move. I can't believe how close this is now. I guess we'll try Will-O-Wisp, but I think that's it. I think the game's over. We'll see what Lucario does. Ooh, alright, Lucario had Lumberry. GG's. GG's! I could have bailed out. Maybe that would have been better for the person. They already knew they were gonna win. I already knew they were gonna win. But I put up a fight at the end. I think apart from that whole belch thing, I think I did a pretty good job. Apparently I'm still not gonna change items though. Guess I just have to work with what I got. Which means Belch is off the table. Can't use Belch for anything. That's a waste. Ooh, Hisuian Typhlosion! Love that Pokemon. Let's see. That might work. We'll save it. At least I got different typings. That's one of the things that I really wanted to pay attention to. When I was first doing this, I forgot that I picked Dragapult as my first Pokemon. Luigi, aka Mr. L. Yeah, Super Paper Mario fan. I'm not into the Mario RPG games, but I definitely decided I was going to try out Super Paper Mario because it is a 2D platformer with RPG mechanics. I love that. I'm not crazy about the style they chose, but I did still enjoy the game overall. Makes me question why I still haven't continued to play the game on my channel, and then I remembered I have to do something 100 times. Tediism like that makes me upset. So, don't know when I'm gonna get back to Super Paper Mario on my channel as a Let's Play, but now that I do know about it. Uh-oh. That's not great. Alright, that did some damage. I thought Archilugin was a Steel type. And Dragon type. I guess I don't remember what it is. No, it is Steel and Dragon. Why did the Fairy type move work? Did I miss something there? The Fairy type move did damage. Okay, well, I guess there's the Dragon typing. I think that's what cancels it out. Otherwise, Fairy types can't affect Steel type Pokemon. That's what I remember. Geez, I don't know. Rock Slide. I don't really have something against Tyranitar, which is not great. By the way, Ash Ketchum also said 3D games. I agree. Super Mario Odyssey is one of my most favorite Mario games of all time. RPGs are what show Mario don't need Fire Flower. He can use pyrotechnics, I guess, without it. And you do have Electro Kinesis, which is part of the Mario and Luigi series, at least the first game. I know about some of this stuff because my brothers won't stop talking about it. I know less about Mario and Luigi, the ship one, whatever the ship one's called. What was it called? I don't remember. The new one. The new Mario and Luigi game for the Nintendo Switch. Yay! Hisuian Typhlosion! Oh wait, Hisuian Typhlosion. Oh no. Oh wait, Dazzling Gleam can work on Tyranitar. Okay, Foul Play on Typhlosion. Fire and Thunder are opposites in this franchise. Oh, there goes Hattering. Rip that drain. Come on, get a hit. One Typhlosion. Yeah, that didn't do enough. You know what? I'm just gonna call it. GG's! I'm not gonna waste your time on this one. GG's. I don't know. Okay, here's a good question. Community question. Is it better to lose by losing all of your teammates? Or is it better to lose by forfeiting if you already know you're gonna lose? That's an interesting question. What do you think is the more respectful way of doing it? If you put your all into a battle, but you're up against the wall and you know you're not gonna be able to win, is it better to just have to waste a turn having your opponent take down all your teammates, or is it better, is it better to forfeit when you already know your opponent is going to win? What do you think? I don't know if Ash Ketchum's the only one left in the chat room or not. You would rather lose knowing I tried. So basically have all your all of your teammates get defeated. Nope. Waiting for Sunny with a chance. I'm just gonna make all kinds of puns, references whenever I can see them. Well, Sunny doesn't even have a training. Strong Pokemon. She? I can't tell. I'm so sorry. Let's go with Focus Blast. Although if Mr. Vine gets hit, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna do Body Slam on Gliscor. The Focus Blast isn't gonna happen now. Yes, we got paralysis off on Gliscor. I keep saying we. That's a habit of mine that I don't know when I'm gonna ever stop. Dragapult's Cursed Body! Now Incineroar doesn't have his move anymore. Excuse me, his ability. Can I make that work for me? That is a question mark. But I'll certainly try. I think I will go with Dragon Darts this time. There's a huge no poison heal for Gliscor now. Did I miss something? What about Poison Heal? I'm not even using any Poison type moves. The one Poison type move I can't even use. Bad. There goes Mr. Run. GG's. I'd like to say that I'm pretty knowledgeable about Pokemon, but not to a point where you're gonna see me in a tournament, like ever. And I have mixed feelings about that. Paralyzed Poison, Heal can't activate. Oh! Oh, so his ability? Because he got paralyzed? I'll have to look that up, but I don't think I knew that. I don't remember that at all. That's crazy. Okay, let's do Body Slam on Incineroar. Try to get him paralyzed too. Nope. Paralysis didn't happen. Oh, Incineroar's still standing. Special defense fell for Dragapult. Incineroar's been withdrawn. I mean, I don't know how Gliscor was gonna get poisoned. It wasn't gonna be from me. Whoa! 10%. I wonder if Pokemon Champions is gonna have to fix dialogue. So I'm confident that it's a 90% chance that the headband will protect my Pokemon. That's what I'm going in with. Slide in, I guess. But we can use Dragon Darts on Dragonite. Hopefully Dragon Pulse is faster. No, Gliscor is faster because of Quick Claw. No, I was wrong again. Dragonite with extreme speed. And then Gliscor with Struggle Bug. What a combination. Absolutely should have picked Quick Claw as one of my items. I still have Hatterene left. Does that mean anything? Probably not. Gliscor being on his field is gonna be bad for me. I guess I'll go with Dazzling Gleam. Because if Gliscor has a poison move, then that's super effective on Hatterene. Very super effective. Oh, don't do this again. Okay, we're good. Extreme speed. Gliscor with poison jab. Oh, Harry barely hung on. Next move will do it though. Okay, Gliscor's out. I forgot what Pokemon he has left. Or her. Forgot what Pokemon she has. No, it's this guy. Oh yeah, the Dark type. You know what? Let's go all in. Can I survive the next two attacks? Doesn't matter now, does it? So, no, I can't. Because the fake out really destroyed me. Darn. Well, at least that's... At least now I know how fake out works a little bit better. Next question? Okay. This will be the last question. What are some of the other IPs, some of the other video game franchises you're into? You can list anything. They don't have to be from Nintendo. Let me know more about you. Ooh, shiny Delphox. I don't know if that Flaplin is shiny or not. Let's see if he uses the shiny Pokemon She. Yeah, definitely she. This will be the last battle. It's going over an hour, but I don't care. Yeah, shiny Delphox. It's kind of bad for Mr. Mime, though. Guess we'll go with Freeze Dry. Sucker Punch on Delphox. Let's see if we get Fake Out again. I don't know if Delphox can use Fake Out, or even Ferrograph for that matter. See, this is what I was talking about. It's like I'm knowledgeable enough. Oh, Delphox is evolving. Mega evolving. Ooh, that might be the first time I've seen Mega Delphox shiny version. Very nice. Dragapult gonna live this? That didn't do a lot. Oh no, sick man. Okay. I think that means Mr. Rhyme can go first. And maybe I can use that. maybe. Oh, right. Not put all the focus on Delphox. All of it. Dragapult's gonna be the last one to move, I think, because of his speed. Oh my gosh, look at that glare. You could do that, huh? What is her name? What does it say? Ah! Okay, I'm being real. I really didn't know about that ability. How come I was able to get one attack off of Delphox and not the other? Huh. Ash, did you hear my question? Towards you? You were asking me a question. I said, what IPs, game franchises, do you also like to play? It doesn't have to be from Nintendo. Your last chance to answer. Until I stream again. I'm gonna use Calm Mind. I'm gonna try to raise my defense. Or special defense, one of the two. You like Yu-Gi-Oh? Not as in Minecraft, as in you're not as big of a fan into Minecraft. You like racing games? Great, we got Mario Kart as an option. Sonic is cool too. Great, another Sonic fan. I'm not saying I don't like Sonic. I am saying some people might have obsessed over it a little too much. Also, hot take, I don't think Sonic Frontiers is very good. Like, I enjoyed it the first time. Absolutely did not like the DLC, and I haven't even beaten that yet. But I prefer Sonic Lost World over Sonic Frontiers. That's just my personal opinion and hot take. Probably take Delphox out. Then what? She still has a lot of Pokemon left. I don't think I'm gonna win this, but I'm just kind of trying... Excuse me, I'm trying to think of what the smarter moves would be. Hope you didn't think it's unintended? What? I hope you didn't thought I did it. It's one of the problems with talking to someone that's not who... Excuse me. It's a problem with talking to someone where English is not their first language. Nope. That's been 3 forfeits so far. 3 of them. She absolutely could destroy me. I think she left because I was not even worth it. I think that's why she left. And maybe that's what happened with the first competition as well. Wow. Now that I think about it that way, it is disrespectful. Definitely can see us as friends. You seem cool and awesome to me. Thank you. Kinda sensing that about you too. Man, she had a shiny Pokemon. But she did not see me as a competitor, I guess. I'm just taking a guess, but she absolutely could have destroyed me, but she chose not to. I think that was out of mercy, and I think that was because she did not think I was going to be able to fight that hard. That wasn't that good of an opponent, I guess. English isn't my first language, however, I learned English from when I was in second school year. I was 8 then. Claps to you. I'm clapping way too much, by the way. Dragon and Aggron. I don't know if Aggron has a Mega Stone yet. Probably does. In this game. Let me rephrase. In this game, I don't know if Aggron has a Mega Stone. Probably does, like I said, because this is all about Legend ZA. I don't know what the next season is going to be focusing on. I personally hope it's Sword and Shield. But they did confirm that there is going to be terrestrializing, so it's probably going to be Paldea. It's probably going to be Scarlet and Violet. And Simi-C is down. Years early kids learn English in 3rd or 4th year in school. Could normally be 9 to 11, would normally be... Alright. Okay, let's go with Dragapult. I don't think this is the time for Hatterene right now. Dragon Darts. Let's see if I can hit Aggron. That's a big maybe. I don't like my odds. I feel like I should have done something different. In fact, I almost kind of want to back out because I think that was a bad idea. I should just focus on Hydreigon. Dragapult's down. Girl says, next season I hope they add more Pokemon than IMs. This game hasn't been worth playing for me since it's just all the exact teams of Pokemon. I'm absolutely sure they're at least gonna add more Pokemon. Is that it? We done? I got Harry left. You know what? I got screwed over by the last person. I'm just gonna bail myself. You win! Ending this stream with a loss isn't the greatest of things, but I think I have done what I needed to. And I got an achievement. Super effective whiz. Nice. I do know what I'm doing. Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream. It's a game I don't have yet. I don't know when I'm going to get it, but it is on the radar. But things are expensive. I can't promise that that's going to be something that happens anytime soon. Guess I could take a look at the shop. I don't think there's going to be anything that different. Although, let me check something. Do you think the Mega Stones are gonna be taken out after the season is over? Also, they are 2,000 BP per Mega Stone. That's not great. I feel like if I'm gonna purchase every single stupid Mega Stone, I would need to finish up with the main campaign, and I only have less than a month to do that. By the way, shoutouts to the Finizen hat, and we got a shiny one over here. I love that. Guess I could maybe pick one of these. Pose is nice. I would get Charizard Night Y. I think I did. I think I bought both Charizard. much. Cool pose. I kind of like the peace pose. I think the peace pose. I used to use the peace sign unironically. You know what? Going with that. If I'm gonna use these points for anything, it's to personally make myself look better. To have a personality with my avatar. I did the same thing with Pokemon Battle Revolution back in the day. Maybe that one. Although I kind of do underhand. I mean, if I... If I were a Pokemon trainer, I think I would just, like, throw it like that, something like that. Too determined. Nah, I like this one better. Finally, victory! Probably gonna be the second one. Yep. Pokeball, brandishing winner. Watch them come out with some other poses in other seasons. Unfortunately, these are the only other songs they have, unless you get the Premier Pass. And I think I'm a little too smart for that. I already spent money for early access to Disney Speedstorm, and I already knew that was a mistake. I'm not gonna go for the premium shop. Sure, I would love to have the Team MZ battle theme, but that's not worth it. Anyways, that is going to be it. I'm gonna have to work on more ranked battles. I got 30 days to get to Master Rank, just so I can continue the story. This isn't for anything else other than the story. Not spending any money on the game till more Pokemon items get added. I'm not even sure if I would spend money at all. Because I have to speak seriously about something. Let's see if I can. There's a place I could just play whatever music I have. Unless I could just go into... Probably don't want to do that, actually. Nothing for these. I would like to get Battle Team MZ. I do like that one. What are you giving me, Ash? You are fun to speak with, so I will give you this. A subscription? I'm overthinking this right now. You earn... No, that's not correct. Alright, whatever. Okay, I think I can just let the music play. Okay! One of my biggest problems with this game, and there's nothing that can be resolved with it, This is a... I'm trying to think. It's one of those online games. Apparently it's not gonna play all the way. That's hilarious. Okay. It's a games as a service. I'm only been recently learning what that means, but games as a service basically is one of those things where whether you pay for it or not, once it's offline, that's it. Game over. There is no game. It is a horrible decision to spend money on a game that will be discontinued sometime in the future. Absolutely horrible. Why would you pay money for something you can't keep? That boggles the mind. So no, I will not be spending money on this game unless something drastic happens. I just can't. I can't. Now that I stressed myself out with that, I think I need to stop. Now, I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of editing with the video itself, which is hilarious, but I want to ask an opinion about something. This has nothing to do with Pokemon. I like the Super Monkey Ball series, also from Sega, and I had promised I was going to do a stream where I played Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, one of my most favorite ones, but I only use II for the entire thing, going from World 1 to 8. I don't switch to any of the other monkeys, which has different attributes, and I can promise you with boss number 8, I have only beaten it with Baby, and no one else, so it'd be a legit challenge for me. Do I do that? Or do I do a stream of Donkey Kong Bonanza and Emerald Rush, where I tried to get at least the first statue for the Snake event? I can't do both. I am running on fumes right now. I cannot do both, so I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing. I like Yoshi. There will be Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, and I can guarantee that I have finished playing Yoshi's Yoshi's Woolly World. I did that with Combos. We played every single world and got to the Staffel. I'm going to upload videos of that. Ash Ketchum says Donkey Kong Bonanza. I think that's not a bad idea. My biggest problem is getting into the new Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. I don't know when I'm gonna go back to playing some of the older games, because when I get a hold of a brand new game that I'm legit excited for, that's where a lot of my time and energy is going. Does Go have an opinion? Are you still here? Go HRE? I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. Looks like we might be going with Donkey Kong Bonanza. I delisted the Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz stream temporarily because it had already passed the due date. I already did that with an April Fool's Day video, and that was kind of by accident. I don't want to lead people on in thinking there's this stream that was supposed to happen, and it just never happened. Right now, it's just being postponed. How long it gets postponed for is what I'm a little concerned about. You're the only viewer? Alright. So I guess I will start preparing a stream for Donkey Kong Bonanza! So thanks for watching the Pokemon video. I got a lot of stuff to edit out when I post this on W2P Extra. But with all that said, that is going to be it for this episode of Pokemon Champions. Can I finish the entire season in 30 days before the next season comes out and I have to start all over again? I want to see every single cutscene. We'll find out very, very soon, within a month. Until then, this has been W2P. Thank you for all the new people in the chat room. But I got nothing else left to say, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy your day. Take care out there, and I will catch ya later!